Well, hello, welcome back to my kitchen. So today is another one of those days that I didn't take something out, but I didn't take it out for a reason. I didn't take it out because I didn't think I was going to be home in time to cook because we've been doing a lot of pre-op things. Aiden's got another major surgery coming up in about 2 weeks, so I didn't expect to be home. But I am home and there is time, but nothing's thawed out. So what I did was I opened up the refrigerator and played peekaboo until I came up with something. And we're gonna make a dish called Puffy Pizza. So without further ado, let's get it, let's go. Let's heat up those pots, come on. All right, here we go. This is what I pulled out of my refrigerator. You don't need all of this. I'm just showing you some variations of the same dish. The Dia Blend cheese, that's for Eric. In the back, I have pizza cheese, some mozzarella cheese. You could use whatever cheese. You could use cheddar cheese. You could use whatever you got. You could use it. You could use crescent rolls, pizza crust, biscuits. That's how it originally started, was with the biscuits. And you could use pizza sauce. You could use tomato sauce. You could use pasta sauce. So you could use barbecue sauce and like a Mexican blend. That would be good too. So this thing is such an easy recipe. You could do almost anything. You really can't screw it up. I found a bag of green beans that was gifted to me by my daughter. She said she didn't want them. I took them and they're starting to go ugly. So I'm just going to snip the ends and cook those. So let's just get started. I wasn't going to show you this part, but I changed my mind. So I have a little bit of some bacon grease. It's a little frozen because it was in the back of my refrigerator and it froze a little. And plop. You could use olive oil or not at all, just plain water. But I want this to add just a little bit of flavor. Even bacon bits could do too. Okay. Then we're just going to throw my beans in there. Oop, let me turn that down. I turned it up high to get my pan hot. You see they're starting to get a little yucky looking. We're going to give these a little bit of a sear, and then we're going to reduce the heat a little bit, and then put a tiny bit of water in there and let them steam the rest of the way. It's just very basic beans. I'm going to add some salt, about a half a teaspoon. Whoop, whoop. Same with the pepper. And I'm going to use a bunch of garlic because we like a lot of garlic on ice. I'm not using the actual jarlic or real garlic because I don't want it to burn. So I'm just going to put a nice sprinkle across the top of these. And then what I do is I add just a little bit of water on the bottom and let them just steam. And they get, nice bright green color. And if I had bacon, I'd throw it in there, but I don't. That's why I use the bacon grease. Got them as flat in the pan as I could. Gave it about another 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, I missed an end. There. So you add a couple of tablespoons, just enough to get them going. And I'm just going to put a lid on it, and I'm going to keep an eye on them so it doesn't run out of liquid. But that's it. And at the end, I'll throw a little butter in there, and we're good. All right. So I've already started Eric's in the back. I'm probably going to use a little bit of everything, or 2 of the things, because I'm going to make a bigger pan, and I don't know how far these biscuits are going to go. but we'll see. They might make it. So you could throw them in here like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break them up. Just rip it up. And you put them all over. Just like that. It'd probably get more coverage if you left them whole, but the whole point of the thing is having fun with it. So I'm just going to break this up and throw it in there and see if I need to use what I used for Eric, because Eric can't have this because it has milk in it. All right, so this is the last of it. I used the biscuits. This is not a 9 by 13. If it was a 9 by 13, it would have fit just fine. So, because they are going to rise. Oops. All right. I got a little bit left from Eric, so I'm going to throw that in here, and then I'm going to show you the next step. All right, so these different color ones are the rest of what I used in Eric's. Those senseless letting it go to waste. I'm using the can of tomato sauce. So I'm just going to spread it down over top. Now, I'm going to season it a little bit with some Italian seasoning, but that's about all I'm going to do to it. This is a quick get it easy. Hope I have enough. If I don't, I have more in the refrigerator from last night's dinner. I should be good. All right, so now I'm just going to get some cheese back out of the refrigerator. All right, so I found a little extra sauce in the refrigerator. It would be enough if I wasn't doing it across 2 dishes, and this is a bigger than 9 by 13. All right, so I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of Italian seasoning down over top. You can season up however you want. If you have peppers, I don't have any. Well, I do have peppers, I just don't feel like cutting it up. All right, what you do now is just put whatever cheese on it and toppings you want. That was the last of that bag. All right, so that looks good for me. Eric's, I'm going to do the same thing with his, only I'm going to be using this Italian blend shreds. That's what he likes. But before we're done here, I want to add just a little bit more of the Italian seasoning on top. Just like that, because when it's done cooking, it'll look pretty. All right. That's going in the oven. What my rule of thumb would be to cook it for whatever time your biscuit or pizza dough or crescent roll or whatever it is you're using says. That's the temperature I would cook it at. And just keep an eye on it. I'll let you know how long mine takes. And there's Eric's. I found a little bit of the Walmart mozzarella cheese. So I threw a little bit in there. Okay, they're both going in the oven now, uncovered. All right, my beans are done. I almost left them on a moment too long. They started to get that little charring, but I like that. I added a little bit of more salt and pepper and half a cap of lemon juice. And they're right on the money. So we're just gonna put a lid over those and they're ready when the pizza comes out. Oh my goodness, it's coming out of the oven. It smells divine and it looks like almost like a Sicilian pizza. And now I browned up the top because I like mine like that, but you don't have to cook it as long. Look at that. You see all the bumps and stuff? I browned the cheese up. I wanted it browned up. But those lumps that are in there, that's why it's called Bubble Up Pizza or Puffy Pizza. Eric's is the same. You can see his a little bit better than mine. You see how his is all lumpy bumpy? All right, let me get a couple of pictures and I'll meet you at the table. And there's my plate. If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. We're at the table. I'll tell you, by the time I make it, snap a picture of it, move everything over. That's that. What do you want to start with first? The green beans or the pizza?
Green beans.
All right. Oh, I got a big old one on the first bite. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Got enough?
Yeah.
That one's look like it's going to be stringy. All right. Go. Mmm.
Mm.
Taste the bacon.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Mine got a little bit cold though. All right. I'm going to use my fork and this, and I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to bite it. Like a heathen. You might want to bite it from the other side. Yeah, that's the end.
This end?
The softer side, that's the edges of the pizza. I don't care how you bite it. Hold it in your hand.
It's burning.
Oh. All right, then don't hold it in your hand. Let's go. That's what I did too, but I thought mine was hotter than yours. All right, go. Oh my gosh, it tastes like Sicilian pizza.
Mmm.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. It's a little softer than Sicilian pizza because it doesn't have that like hard bottom. So, I don't know if you can see the bottom, but ooh, look at the steam coming out of that thing. Yeah. Mmm. That's good. I made yours from a crescent roll.
It's really good.
And just a can of plain sauce. Wow. How about that? That's really good, guys.
It is.
All right. Let me get everybody else fed and we'll tell you what they think about it. Bye-bye. Dinner's over. How'd we do? Boom! Didn't finish. Did not. That is filling. It really is. All right, so let's see what the kids thought about it. Eric, I'm going to take you first. What did you think about dinner?
It was really good. It tasted sweet, and I liked the way the sweet mixed with the sauce and the cheese. The green beans were really good. It kind of tasted like a pizza pie or something. Cake.
Like pizza cake? That's cool. It's actually what I would say is more like Sicilian. You've never had a pizza dough that thick before. And the sweetness that you were tasting was the crescent roll. So he really hit it out of the park. He knew exactly what he was tasting. How about that? Go ahead, Eric, my food critic. The boy with all the allergies. All right. So, Aiden, what'd you think?
I really loved it. It tasted amazing.
Did it taste like a Sicilian to you?
Yes.
It did to me, too. Tyler, what did you think about dinner?
That was absolutely delicious. I loved it.
Awesome. Rave reviews. So there you have it. I hope you try it. I hope you like it. Leave me a comment either way. Don't forget, like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.